Okay, so as usual, a Dissidia update podcast come and go, and here's my recap, in case you're too lazy to watch the whole live stream. Also, I gotta change the pattern of this video a little bit. I'm gonna talk about the NT update first before the arcade one. Cause you know, the NT update gonna come out pretty soon, and August 16 to be exact. So what do we get next week here? Well, first off, obviously that Rinoa become available to buy as a DLC. Same price for character, alternate costume, and alternate fourth weapon, same old, same price. If you're going to buy her, here's a moveset video. Go watch it so you know what you're doing. For an update that you don't need the money to get, are Final Fantasy Type 0 stage, the Academia Fountain Court, which I already talked about that in this video, so go watch it. Terra and Lightning Rework, Refresh, Remake, or whatever you want to call it. If either one of them is your main, here you go, moveset video for both of them. Some other buffs, nerf, and change to some character, these two videos should cover that. Okay, those are all the things that I'm going to link to other video. It's gonna be a new thing from now on, alright? Alright, so there's a couple of quality of life change here and there. Now you can see the exact score of your rank in the customization menu, a little tweak in the team matchmaking menu, a new option in the room match that allows you to change AI difficulties, and you can keep up in gauntlet mode on the pause menu now. Oh wait a sec, there's also other options that allow you to summon with L1 and R1 together that you can change in the option, and that's about it for the quality of life change. But like last time, we also got a story update. Okay, to be fair, it's less like a story update and more like a fun cutscene talk. It seems like they're going to update 2 more cutscenes for every 2 months. This time we got one with a bunch of girls talking and the other with a bunch of guys talking. The latter one finally acknowledged that Kane is really much in this game. We will see what the hell are they going to talk about next week though. And those are all the stuff you're gonna get in August 16. So let's move on to the arcade side and see how long we gonna have to wait until we got those stuff. First and foremost, Final Fantasy 15 stage. And finally, every game has a stage now. And you know, the stage is pretty much what I predicted, the Crown City of Insomnia. Though I get the whole transition of the stage wrong, it was on reverse actually. The stage starts initially during a morning time, exactly like the first cutscene of Final Fantasy 15, and then it transforms into a nighttime with Knights of Yore looming over the stadium, exactly like a final boss of Final Fantasy 15. Man, talk about transition. Even though compared to the original source for the location, it looks sort of like a downgrade, but the detail is still very impressive, especially Knights of Yore. For the stage themselves, it's pretty freaking big, though compared to 2 previous new stages, it have quite a number of hype different areas, a lot of detailed structure and obstacle like a small stair. It reminds me of that Final Fantasy 11 stage that had the name that I don't remember how to spell, but I think some of the detail that's going to matter when you actually play the game is the freaking lamppost. It's every freaking where, and it's gonna block projectiles, so yeah, if you're marksman, be ready for that. Or hey, maybe just pick an E-Fleet and burn the whole place down like in the actual game. You know, just a tip for ya. And yeah, that was an Insomnia stage, which will come to the NT in late October. But the weird thing is that the other arcade update will come to the NT in September instead. Yeah, it's kinda weird that they separate the update into 2 parts. So what do we get in September then? More character rework, baby! Like last time, we got 2 characters that got rework here, Firion and Squall. And let's just say that I like this round rework than the last one, cause my god, these 2 character chain have really interesting stuff in there. Let's start with the Firion first. He still have the same 3 level of ground attack that can be changed in different input. Here they got some damage change, with the neutral attack got way less damage, with forward attack got a bit less damage, and backward attack a bit more damage. But most of these are made up by way faster attack, which was a major weakness of Firion. Right now, he way faster on the ground than before. Since most of the moves become a lot quicker, it might hurt Firion in terms of team combo, but it does help him to be less of a glass cannon. Oh yeah, speaking of glass cannon, his aerial combat is no longer terrible anymore. I mean, it's still below average. I would say it's on the same level with Lamsa without Shout. But aside from Sword Slash being quicker and deal more damage, a vertical dive move being slightly changed to a dunking attack that also deal a lot more damage as well. Though kinda sacrifice its old ground combo mix-up, cause the knockback in this move is higher than before. But he also got a brand new forward aerial attack, which named Shield Bash. You know, the old name of post, here is a mid-range shot ability, similar to Lamsa Rush I guess, which can be really useful for grab closing near to poise. So yeah, right now he's no longer garbage in mid-air. He have quite a number of options to screw you up if you're not careful. But that's not even the best part of this rework guys, because in the first time of the history of the character rework, hell, it's actually the first time in the history of this game, one of Firion HP attack have been changed to a brand new attack. No, it's not like they change the property of the attack but still keep the same name, like Tidus Energy Rain for example. For this case, they literally delete the old HP attack and create the brand new one for him instead. Which of his HP attack got removed? Well, the one that nobody freaking used, goddamn legendary Repose. And what's the new HP attack? Crown of Arm. Well, at least that was Japanese name, they're probably gonna change it when they localize. I wish they don't change though, because Crowns of Arm sound freaking awesome. This move is sorta similar to Noctis Warp Strike. Gee, Firion, stealing Noctis flying weapon motif is not enough for you? Anyway, a bit different from Noctis Warp Strike is that Crown of Arm won't make Firion move forward if he misses it. This might seem like a standard attack, but couple that with this rework, it's a perfect attack for this new playstyle. Since right now Firion is quicker and can easily do Warrush combo, this move is perfect for Warrush finisher. Since previously his only close range attack is Vortex of Arm, a really risky and pretty difficult to combo attack. So yeah, aside from having awesome name and look freaking awesome, this new HP attack for Firion is really welcome and I freaking love it. And lastly for Firion, his blood weapon have been added more property in terms of team support. By that I mean the lifesteal he gets from landing HP attack will also heal other two teammates as well, at least for half the amount that you get. This is pretty much like Yastora or Bubbifying Lance. And you can imagine how much heal he's going to get with high bravery HP attack. Anyway, that's all for Firion, so what about Squall then? Well, overall, Squall Rework also shares the same concept as Firion as well. Less damage but go fast. His trigger damage have been changed in terms of damage calculation, but right now I'm still not sure how it works. And the overall damage from trigger have been reduced considerably. But the good news is the base damage without any trigger have been increased a lot more. I mean, squall damage with or without trigger is compatible to log with or without sneak attack. So yeah, I guess lag will make you want to kill yourself less than before now. Anyway, aside from Solid Battle and Big Fan being a bit faster, and Upper Bull and Savage Claw being fast as Hellboy, he can also delay these two attack a bit in order to keep enemy in place for a bit longer. You know, he's a combo master not just by himself but with his friend as well. Aside from that, Thunder Barrel can go up in the air, his dash attack is a lot faster as well. But some really interesting change to him is in his last HP attack, Ultima. Yeah, apparently Firion can get a brand new HP attack but Squall still can't get Lionheart. Anyway, you guys have seen This Is Not Lionheart video that I make and somehow it inspired you to spam Ultima like a jerk, you know, like me. Well, you better do that before September, cause this move is no longer spammable. It seems like Squall finally followed the official Yu-Gi-Oh rulebook and finally realized that one spell card can only be used once. Okay, I'm stop joking around now. So instead of drawing and you get the Ultima buff, which will have longer duration if you're drawing next to the enemy, this new Ultima doesn't care where Squall is drawing. Once draw, that Ultima buff will last forever. But using Ultima once will delete that buff. So yeah, basically if you want to use Ultima, you need to draw once first. And Ultima is no longer a giant slow AoE attack anymore. Now it's a really small AoE but a lot faster, similar to Emperor Dawn of Repentance. So I guess it might be able to combo with his normal attack. I don't know, if he can do that then this chain make a lot of sense. And finally his chain 2 EX skill, Draw Injunction. It still has the same effect to Squall, but now if you're near your teammate will also get a small version of that buff as well, which is a really cool chain to add even more utility to Squall himself. You know, with this Squall Draw Injunction change and Firion Blood Weapon Team Lifesteal, I feel like they try to shift the meta to the one that healing can be done by a character and HP regen is less necessary. Anyway, last thing before I go, here's some character buffs and nerfs that will apply to NT in September. Rinoa forward aerial got buffed a bit, and her Angelo Rush got increased damage. And then, oh god, poor good boy Ramsa. All of his bravery attack in his shout mode got a damage nerf. Like all of them, it's quite a hard nerf too. And the Holy God max range nerf as well, cause that was his most used HP attack. So yeah, Lamsa man is not gonna sleep happy tonight. Anyway, that's all for the latest Boardcast recap, and I'm probably gonna make these 2 moveset video later. Until then, I'm True Basicer, and one day freedom shall blossom.